Welcome back to Glow Up or Get Out. If you're watching, then it's pretty apparent that I'm sitting alone. Sam. If you don't recognize my voice by now, then you should probably go listen to a lot more episodes because we sound different, Mel and I. If you're new here and this is the first episode you're watching ever, nice to meet you. My name is Sam. This podcast is with my business partner Mel and I, and we decided to do a little, we're not really strangers, self-awareness reflection pack. If you've been following us for a while, you know that we did the same episode. Basically, we played We're Not Really Strangers But Together, and that one did really well. And I feel like we're both going through a rut right now. Her episode's coming out first, so I have no idea what she's saying or if she already made this whole intro. So my apologies if you have to listen to it twice. We just thought it was like a good opportunity to play the game, maybe find out more about ourselves, get us out of the rut we're in, and self-explore, I guess. Wow, the silence is deafening filming this alone. Let's just get into it. So, Mel kind of oofed this card when she put it back in the box. But it says, to play, find a comfortable place to reflect and open up. The questions can be asked in any order. Select a card and either record your responses or write them out as journal prompts. State your answers and observe them as they may change over time. You may not be able to answer all of these right away. That's okay. Feel free to simply ask yourself these questions and allow the answers to find you. Understanding ourselves and owning who we are is one of the most powerful things we can do for ourselves and the people in our lives. Ready? If you watched the first time that we played this game, I was scared. I'm not big on opening up on emotions, so yay. But I promise everybody I feel emotions. I have them. I just don't like letting them out. It's probably like the Leo in me that I'm just like, nah, you don't need to do that. But I know that's not healthy. So here we are. I have no idea how many cards Mel picked, so I guess we'll just see how this goes. Okay, first of all, what have my past relationships taught me about myself, good and bad? Starting off light, aren't we? Jesus Christ. My past relationships, the good things, I think it taught me that I am a very loyal person and that I will fight to make things work and that I don't give up easily. I learned that I'm a very empathetic person, that I care deeply about people and I want to see them succeed. I want to see them win. What else did my last dream tell me? On a basic level, it taught me that I love to travel. I feel like I always knew that, but I did a lot of traveling in that relationship, so I think it opened up my eyes to that. Bad things, since I was so young in that relationship, it taught me how easy it is to fall into codependent habits and to just want to be with your boyfriend all the time. Bad that I'm trying to work on and heal from is it taught me that not everyone has good intentions. Not everyone is loving as hard as you are, maybe. I don't know. Okay, next question. These are all going to be heavy, aren't they? I'm dumb. Here we go. What's one small step I can take today towards a goal that feels out of reach? Okay, one small step that I've been avoiding for ages is calling my insurance. Because your girl needs a therapist and a dermatologist. So that would be one small step for my goal of wanting a therapist and a dermatologist. Yeah, pretty simple. Oh no. What's my most toxic trait I can admit to? Where do I think it stems from? I bet you my mom could answer this like nothing. What is my most toxic trait? I mean, I know there's a lot, but I'm trying to think of like the most toxic trait. I feel like off the top of my head, I think that I'm a person who likes to be in control. And I guess that's like in a lot of different ways. I feel like my friends would be like, no, you don't. Like, you're not a controlling person. But like, not like controlling, but like I want to control the outcomes of things. I want to control like my destiny, basically. I don't know. I just like I want to be in control. I don't like living in the unknown. I don't like change very much. I've gotten a lot better at it, but that's not the other part of the question. The other part of the question is, where do I think it stems from? Ooh, where does it stem from? You know, I don't know. That'd be a great question to ask my therapist. I don't know if it stems from anything specifically. I feel like it's something I've had my whole life, so I can't really blame it on an experience. Like when I was little, I had to be in control of my clothes. And my family hated it because I dressed. It wasn't even cute. Like, I was in control of my clothes in the worst ways possible. Like, it was not cute. But I wanted to be in control. I wanted to have, like, a sense of security. Like, I don't know. There's something there. I don't know where it stems from, though. I gotta think a lot deeper on that. That won't fit in this episode, probably. Next question. What's a non-negotiable in my life? What does that even mean, though? Like, non-negotiable goals, non-negotiable lifestyle, non-negotiable people I'll hang around, any of those things, I guess. I feel like a non-negotiable, which should be everybody's, is happiness. Like, hello? I want to be happy. A non-negotiable is I'll never stop learning. I don't think these count. I think I'm doing it wrong. I guess I don't fully understand the question. I mean, I do, but I feel like there's a lot of things. This is what I mean with the control thing that I'm trying to let go of. Because if I don't have kids, it's not the end of the world. But like, also I really want kids. So it's like, I don't know. And then if I said like owning a house is a non-negotiable, it's like, okay, well, what if the fucking economy crashes and you can't own a house? Oh well, you live in an apartment or a condo or you're renting a house. See how I'm saying I got better at it? Like, I'm also just like so not black and white. Like, I see every gray in between. Unless it's something I strongly believe in and I'm being stubborn and I'm fighting with someone. Then maybe not. It's definitely black and white when I'm right. Non-negotiable. Okay, I guess a good one would be hanging around people who don't have goals. I personally don't feel like it's exciting or interesting. I just thrive off of other people's goals and their energy and things that they want to achieve. So knowing that I'm around people who are also trying to get shit done or live a happy life or grow to be better people, that's what I'm about. That's what I want to see in my life. Why do I envy them? Envy. Who the heck do I envy? Girl, all the girlies. I'm just kidding. Envy. Who do I envy? Like, envy is just kind of like comparison, isn't it? Like, I'm jealous of them because they have something I don't have, basically. I don't really think I'm envious, really. Like, I don't genuinely feel envy for anyone. I'm, like, jealous and I compare myself to a lot of people, as we all do and should not, but we do. Example, Desi Perkins. That girl is just currently... I'm sure she struggles, because we all do, but I envy the life she has on social media. It looks like so much fun. She has a kid, a beautiful house, a thriving business, a beautiful marriage, fun friendships, vacations, traveling, the whole thing. But like, I also know that that's not my phase of life, and I don't want a baby. So how can I really be envious if it's not something I actually want? But like, I'm also like that. I want that to be me one day. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do envy someone. I don't know. Next question. What have I outgrown recently and what am I growing into? Me looking around my room trying to figure out what I've outgrown. Okay. We just talked a lot about like growing up and being 24 now, whatever. I feel like I've outgrown... This sounds so stupid. I'm literally about to say I've outgrown high school, but like, not like that. Not like high school, but like high school Sam. Like, I've officially exited high school Sam, college Sam. Like, I'm now like young woman Sam, and that's fucking terrifying. So I'm growing into being more like a young woman. Ugh, God, I'm gonna be 25 next year. That's like basically a whole ass woman. I would have thought that's like 35 when I was 12. What I mean by like growing out of younger Sam, it's just like the things I liked, things I wore, the stuff I was into, and not in a bad way. Like, I still like a lot of that stuff, but I'm also like not sure what that growing into looks like. So I'm like, I don't even know what I do like anymore. Like, I do, but I'm also like, I think everything's cute, so do I really have to pick like a niche? Also having to go to like networking events and basically sell myself. I feel like you even do that, like if you're not an entrepreneur, you do that in like your professional life. You're either like selling a product for your company or selling your ideas to your company or just like selling yourself, like that you're worthy of being there. And I guess that's like what being in your 20s is like. So that's what I'm trying to go into. We gonna see how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. Next question. What have I been sensitive to lately? Well, I'm on my period, so everything. But not actually. I don't know if there's like one specific topic. Or I guess, is it a topic? I don't know. Because I'm on my period, like everything makes me want to cry. So that doesn't help in this situation. But I feel like I've been really sensitive to thinking about my grandma. If you don't know, I forget what episode we talked about it in, but my grandma passed late last year in November. Yes, November. I never fully got the chance to grieve, and I feel like I'm going through like a wave of it, like the anniversary coming up maybe in a couple months, so maybe I'm just like starting to feel it all again, like wow, it's almost been a whole year. But yeah, I've been feeling really sensitive about that lately, like seeing pictures or wearing stuff she gave me. Do you see me? I'm literally about to cry. Anyways, yes, so I've been sensitive to that lately. It doesn't ask me to go any deeper, so I'm not. What am I wearing when I have the best time, and what do I always regret wearing? Oh my god, a lighthearted question. What am I wearing when I have the best time? Damn, that's a good question. I don't know. I feel like it's a dress, because I feel like most of the time dresses cover like your tummy, so you don't feel like you have to be sucking it in all night, and they're like flowy, so like if you're dancing or whatever, they're like doing the thing, you know, swirling. But I really don't have any dresses that I love right now, so maybe I need to get on that. I mean, I have a couple dresses, but like once you wear a dress, you can't really like wear it to another big event. You know what I mean? Lately, I've been feeling really good in stuff that I've been thrifting. Counts, right? What am I wearing when I have the best time? Thrifted stuff? I don't know. Comfy stuff? But I'm always wearing comfy stuff, so that doesn't count. But I love wearing thrifted stuff. It makes me feel like excited. I don't know. Like new clothes are exciting, but when it's thrifted, it feels different. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just that I go into thrifting with like a positive attitude and excitement that when I get to wear it, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. This is it. This is my moment. Like, I saw you at the thrift store and I knew exactly what I was going to do with you. What do I always regret wearing? Maybe not always, but jackets. Like, most of the time I end up being hot. Like, if I'm going out or going somewhere and I'm like, oh, I'll just throw a jacket over so it's like cash. And then I have to carry the jacket around all day. Yeah, I usually regret that. Or crop tops and jeans that aren't high-waisted enough, which are all my jeans, so... But usually I don't regret that, just sometimes. Next question. What have I tolerated from people in the past that I no longer have space for? I no longer have time for empty promises. If I don't see change, if I don't see a willingness to grow, a willingness to want to be better, I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, why are you gonna say you want to be better, you want to... yada yada yada, and then you go and do stupid stuff. Like, I just don't get it. Never made sense to me. But yeah, now I will no longer give that space in my life. Next question. What purchase has meant the most to me recently? I guess I'll read the second part. What is a purchase that I could have done without? Okay, what purchase has meant the most to me recently? Damn, what have I bought lately? Does developing film pictures count? Because that's just fire every time. I love it. I feel like I haven't bought anything crazy in a while. I don't know, probably this tote bag I bought like 3 weeks ago. So cute. Urban Outfitters. It doesn't really like mean a lot to me per se, but I like it. I use it like every day. But if it's something that like means something to me, the only thing I can think of is film pictures, like developing my film, because I love memories. Like Disneyland ticket. That was fun. What is a purchase that I could have done without? See, I can't even think of anything that I bought really that I'm like, I don't know, like I have a problem. What is it? Like you're a remorse buyer? I have remorse after buying? Remorse shopping? I don't know. No, not that. But I feel like guilty. Guilt buyer? I don't know. But I feel guilty after buying stuff that I know I didn't need a lot. Like I have that guilt. So like usually I'll convince myself that I don't need it before I actually spend my money on it. So I'm pretty good at not spending my money on shit I don't need. I definitely have. But in the end, I always justify it because I'm like, I don't want to feel guilty. But I can't even think. Like, I bought this top, bought that purse, probably thrifted like a jacket or something. I don't know, guys. I got nothing. Oh well. Next question. What is the most fun I can remember having recently? What was I doing and who was I with? The most fun I had recently. I don't know. I feel like I've had a lot of good memories in August, which is kind of nice to think about because I feel like I've been in my head thinking that August was really hard and emotional, confusing, in a rut, just a hot mess. And I honestly made a lot of really good memories in between all of that. And like, I'm a very, in general, positive person. So like, even when the bad things did happen, I was like, you know what? Like, it's meant to happen that way. You're Gucci. Like, one closed door is an open door. So I guess that's why I've left room for that. But I guess the most recent fun that I've had was when Mel took me to the Olivia O'Brien concert for my birthday. We went literally like 2 days ago. We went on Monday night, August 30th. It was her first show since like starting her tour. It was really fun. Like, it's so crazy. Like, Mel knows that I've been wanting to like get back into concerts because I've really only been to like 5, maybe, something like that. So it was a very thoughtful gift, and we had a lot of fun. We reminisced a little bit. We drank a little bit and sang a lot. It was fun. Welcoming more energy like that into my life, which happened a lot all August. Very happy. We are going to Coachella next year, so it's just going to be back to back to back to back to back. Club, another bus, plane. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Lady Gaga. Next question. Which one of my mistakes taught me the most this past year, and what did it teach me? I don't make mistakes. Just kidding. I don't know if this counts because this is just more like an overarching thing. But I feel like I've made the mistake of not living in the present a lot. And it's something I struggle with always. I'm always thinking about the past, or I'm always thinking about the future. It's really hard for me to live in the present. But I guess if that was to teach me something, it's teaching me to be in the present. I feel like I don't know how to let go, control once again. Because I'm thinking about the past and I'm thinking about the future, which I can't control either of those things. All I can control is the present. Future Sam, just listen to this over and over and over and over again. Like, you know you can't control the past or the future, but here we are, worrying about it anyway. Such is life. That is me. This is real. This is me. I'm trying to think of like a specific mistake, like not following up with some people, with some clients. Like, maybe pitching harder, and it's teaching me that I need to pitch fucking harder. Networking wise, like, I need to figure out what my elevator pitch is. We need business cards. Like, there's a lot that are not necessarily we, because it's asking about me, but like what I'm doing wrong that could be better. And that's definitely a few things. Like, it's just part of life. Figuring out what the fuck I'm doing wrong. You gotta do it wrong first before you can figure out how to do it right? I don't know. Next question. Who intimidates me, and why do they intimidate me? Strong, powerful business people intimidate me. They intimidate me because having an investor would be epic, but asking people for money makes me uncomfortable. So they intimidate me, and I don't know how to talk to them. Like, I'm trying to be casual, and then I'm like, oh fuck, am I pitching my business right? Oh fuck, like, there's just so much there. And like, I also like want a mentor, so I'm not like, oh, I just want your money, don't talk to me. It's like, I want someone to help me grow. I want to help our business succeed. Do you guys know what I mean? No? Cool. But you know, at least I have Mel to do it with, because if I had to do this shit alone, like go to shit alone to pitch my business ideas, oh, it'd be bad. It'd be real bad. Wouldn't happen. So I'm glad I have Mel. Next question. What's an important boundary I want to set with someone in my life? Why haven't I said it already? Next question. What is an unpopular opinion of mine that I hesitate to share with others? Apparently my unpopular opinion of Harry Styles being not cute was not taken well by Mel, but I've already said that one, so well. Unpopular opinion come to my mind. Okay, this is what happens when I'm by myself. I start singing and I start talking to myself, so this kind of works out perfectly for you guys. How entertaining. Guys, I don't know. Unpopular opinion. This just makes me think about everyone else's opinions, and I'm too tired for that. I guess people love avocado. I love avocado, so can't relate. Dog people. I'm a cat person, but I feel like that's 50-50, so I really have to think about this one that I hesitate to share with others. Like, it's gotta be pretty serious. I really have nothing on that, you guys. So sorry. If you have your unpopular opinions, leave them below. I would love to see what they are and see if I agree with them, because maybe they're not as unpopular as you think. Maybe we'll make a whole episode on them if you give us enough. We're down. Next question. When have I given too much of myself in a relationship? What did that look like? And what lesson did that leave me with? I feel like I kind of already talked about this a little bit, like the codependency thing. I think I was giving to the other person's goals and dreams more than I was giving to my own. I was still giving to my own dreams and goals, but because I was so fixated on the fact that we were going to end up together, that I thought it was like our shared goals of helping that person. But I definitely gave way too much of myself with helping them and not setting that boundary of saying like, oh no, today I'm going to work on this because that's what I want to do. But like, it's kind of hard when you love that person and you're getting paid also to help them with physical labor. So like, it was kind of like just the hustle, I guess. I don't fucking know. But either way, I didn't have enough time for myself. Even like, aside from my goals, I guess I didn't even give myself time to like relax by myself. Like, I did, but I would rarely be like, I'm gonna have a bath today. I'm gonna do a mask today. I'm gonna go home and play a game by myself or with my family today. So yeah, I learned that I gotta make time for myself, even when I'm in a relationship, because that shit matters. Go to the beach alone. That shit's fun. And a little scary, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a woman. I don't know what you are, but it's scary. Trying to get attacked. Quick side note, actually, Mel and I and Victoria, our other mutual best friend, which we've talked about several times on the podcast, we went to the beach, not like a month, maybe like a month ago, and I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom by myself. It wasn't that far from them, so it's not like I was making a 1.5 mile walk or anything. It was just up a little hill, and it was right there. So as I'm going up, as I walk into the bathroom, this guy is like, oh, can I get your number, blah, blah, blah. I was like, nah, I'm good. And I said I have a boyfriend, which I saw on TikTok like a day later. It was like, we don't need to say, no, I have a boyfriend. We can just say no. And I was like, fuck, facts. Like, why do we have to use that excuse? It's not like I'm saying no because I don't want to. Like, ew. Anyways, he kept being weird, whatever. I went into the bathroom, didn't think much of it, came back down or out of the bathroom, and then he decided to harass me some more and was like, it could be a secret, blah, 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 blah. I was like, ew, no. And so I'm walking away. Mind you, I'm at the beach, so I'm in a bathing suit. And I'm walking down a hill, and this family is next to me, and he's screaming stuff at me. Like, oh, yeah, like gross stuff. Like, not even worth repeating anymore. But he was saying nasty stuff, so I stopped, turned around, told his ass off, and I just calmly, I was like, I am not your property. Don't talk to me like that. Please stop. And I kept walking. And he stopped, and I looked back in front of me, and this little girl was just like, I was like, oh shit. Like, I was just yelling in a public place. How exciting, and I'm by myself. And I had to make the rest of the journey of like 20 feet back to my friends, and I was like, did you guys see that? They're like, no. They wanted to beat him up. But long story short, it's scary going to the beach by yourself. I don't know if this tangent was necessary, but either way. Next question. What insecurity has been holding me back the most? Ooh, that's easy. Imposter syndrome. I feel like I'm not good at what I do. I feel like I don't have creativity. I feel like I'm not smart enough. I feel like I don't know enough. I feel like I'm not talented enough. I'm not skilled enough. I just feel inadequate. I don't think I have what it takes. Deep down, I know I do, but like I said, we're going through this rut right now. I don't know if this is exactly how Mel feels, so I can only speak for myself, but in my personal rut at the moment, just feel like I can't, not that I can't do it, but that I don't know how to do it, basically. We're looking for a strong female mentor, so if you know any women who are looking for mentees or would love to just meet for coffee once or twice, we would love that more than anything. But yeah, we just feel lost, and a lot has happened in our life in the past month, so it's been wild, chaotic, sad, changes. Things were on the up and up, so now it's just like, what happened? But yeah, it just feels like shit. Just feels like I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, and is this my purpose? Is this what I want to do? Is this what I'm actually good at? Not to say that we don't actually love what we're doing and have fun. It just feels like I'm like suffocating. I don't know, but yeah, that's the insecurity, imposter syndrome, not feeling adequate or creative. Okay, I think this is going to be the last question, you guys. I went through maybe half the deck. Maybe half. I don't know. Whose life seems the most fulfilling to me, and what does their life look like? It's a tough question because I know no one, maybe not no one. I guess you could feel fulfilled in life and still feel like shit sometimes, right? Still have a fulfilling life. She's been like one of my favorite people creators for like years, like probably 6 years now or something. Her name is JC Marie Smith, and she's a creator on Instagram, and then she moved to like podcasting, TikToks, YouTube. She basically does it all now, and her life just seems very fulfilling. I listen to her podcast, so I know that her life isn't like fully, that is not happy, but like fully there. Like, I guess she's not fully fulfilled. She personally doesn't feel that way. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking for her, but I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know. I think no one has a fulfilled life. Is that sad? I just know you can never be happy all the time. So like, how can you have a fulfilled life? That's fucking sad. I don't mean it in a bad way, but like, I feel like her life is fulfilled because she gets to work in a field that she loves. She is a content creator, so she makes content for brands. She does like collaborations. She also just takes really cool pictures on her own in general, like on her Instagram. Like, she just creates cool content, and I find it really inspiring. And I just feel like she's living her best life. I don't know. It's like all around pretty fulfilled. Like, personally, I feel like her life is fulfilled with friends, love, support. Career-wise, she's doing so many different things, and that's awesome. When does fulfillment happen? When do you feel fully fulfilled? JC, if you're like listening to this by any chance, do you feel like you're fulfilled? I don't know. Does anyone ever reach like full fulfillment, or do you always feel like you're missing something? That's so sad because that's not true. Like, you can have a fulfilled life even though you feel like you're missing something in it or someone in it. You can still be fulfilled. So like, I guess that's like a very nice reminder that just because it feels like something's off or something's wrong, that your life can always be fulfilled. Is it kind of like the view you have of it? Food for thought. All right, y'all. I never got to a wild card. Believe it or not. That's it until we get to glowing hour, which I guess I'm just gonna like wrap up my final thoughts about the game and how it made me feel. Yeah, I'll see you guys there. I'm back. It was a great intermission, I know. Today I'm drinking a lukewarm Topo Chico hard seltzer, strawberry guava. Yes, lukewarm. I know. I was not well prepared. And I would have put it in ice, but I was just too lazy, so it's whatever. I guess I'm just giving some quick final thoughts on the game. To the We're Not Really Strangers creators. You guys are awesome. I love the game. Every time I play it, I feel like I learn something new about myself or the person I'm playing with, or both, because like the original isn't like when you play by yourself. So yeah, I've played, I think the first time I played it was with Mel on the podcast, and then I actually bought it for myself, and I've played it with my boyfriend twice, and each time I end up crying. And like, I almost cried when I did it with Mel. I was holding back because we're on camera, and then right now I held back because we were on camera. So love that for me. As you can see, I hold back, but yeah, every time it gets me emotional, it gets me thinking, and even when you don't want to, like, you don't want to feel anything, you don't want to think about anything, having, like, prompted questions that are, like, already there for you makes it nice and easy. I, like, really like the idea of the self-reflection pack, just because you don't have to have, like, the okay, like, we're gonna play We're Not Really Strangers, like, it's a thing, or, like, it's a night, like, we have to plan for it, or whatever. It could literally just be you're in the middle of your workday and you're just like, I fucking can't today. Like, I literally feel no motivation. I don't feel good. I don't know why. And you're like, you know what? Let's just play this game. It's not really a game, I guess. But let's just answer a few questions about myself. Like, how do I feel? What could make me feel better? I really love that aspect about it, and their merch is freaking fire. I'm just saying. I don't have any of it, but it's really cute. So overall, even though I'm a person who doesn't like sharing my emotions, I know they're important, obviously, and figuring out how to voice those emotions, even to yourself, is super important, because I find it a lot easier to tell someone else how I'm feeling if I know what I'm feeling myself. Like, if I can in my own head be like, well, why am I feeling like this? Like, what is causing it, in a very like non-judgmental way, because it's myself, then why wouldn't I be able to tell someone else why I'm feeling that way? And it just makes life a lot easier to be able to have a world full of better communicators. So I highly recommend you guys go and get the game. It's not sponsored, sadly. I wish, because I would love to wear a fucking hoodie from them. I really would. I'm like 3-minute glowing hour. Thinking about the questions themselves, they remind me of what I've gone through and how I've grown and where I want to be. And those are all really good things to have in your life, you know? Good things to remember. I really don't have more to share on each question because I already answered them all, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, if you guys are feeling in a rut, would love to know. I feel like everyone I know, not everyone, but a lot of people have been like, yeah, I'm in a rut, or ugh, I just been feeling so unmotivated lately. Something in the air. I don't know if it's the zodiac situation or what, but there's something in the air. I've been feeling real tired of it. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna need the air to figure it out. Sun and the stars, get it together. I'm done. I don't want to be tired no more. Thank you. This may be the world's shortest glowing hour with 3 sips. I gotta make it longer. I can't just have 3 sips, you guys. Oh, my eye is twitching, you guys. My eye twitch is back. It's not even my eye. It's like the little skin underneath your eye, you know? My under eye. That's twitching. Love that for me. Come on, universe. Pull it together. Point of the story. I highly recommend you guys get the game. Either one, because you don't this self-reflection pack, it's $15 and you don't need the other game to play it, which the other one's $25. So if you want to play with someone else, you should get that one. That one's good. Very deep. This one, if you want to play alone, whatever your vibe is. Reflection is everything, and if you related to anything that I said or spoke on, then you should hit me up. I'd love to chat about it. I'd love to get your guys' feedback. Maybe you have advice for me. But we only have 2 more episodes left of the podcast. 2. I can't believe it. But don't worry. We'll be back for the next season. Do you want to see us play more of the We're Not Really Strangers series? Do you want us to talk about business again? You want us to keep doing personal topics? What is interesting to the people? We want to know. Let us know. Yeah, that was amazing though. First solo episodes we've ever done, surprisingly. I mean, we're 4 seasons in, and somehow we've never done a solo episode. I find that shocking. It's kind of fun. I miss Mel, for sure. But it was like simple, you know? Like, you just throw it together in your room type of vibe. It's no one to bounce ideas off of, though. I'll give you that. So that sucks. If you guys want a solo episode on anything else, maybe next season we could do, I don't know, whatever Mel's good at, whatever I'm good at. Maybe you know what we're good at. Mel, I suggested she should do a skincare episode. That's just me. If y'all want to see that, do it. I, on the other hand, I don't know, I could talk about the best beaches in OC and LA or something and make an excuse to go to all the beaches and test them out for myself. I don't see why not. That could be my talent. That could be my skill. All right. I don't want to bore the fuck out of you guys. I'll go away. Thank you for listening. I hope it was enjoyable or in the slightest bit interesting. The saying? The slightest bit interesting? I'm not drunk, I promise. I've only had 3 sips. But in the slightest bit interesting. I feel like that's the saying. I hope it was interesting. My God. I'll see you guys in next week's episode. It was so nice to be vulnerable. Not really. So nice. Yeah, I hope it helps somebody feel like you're not alone, because you're not, and I'm not, and nobody is, ever. So yeah. See you guys next week.